Malefics are an anime deck that doesn't get anywhere near the amount of love other anime decks, and I'm talking like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Heroes. But just because this deck doesn't get any love, that doesn't mean you can't pull off some beautiful wins with this deck. Today, we're going to be summoning our Malefic dragons, and we're going to be building pretty good boards with other generic extra deck monsters to help us beat through whatever our opponent summons. If you guys like the sound of that, if you guys want to see some more Yu-Gi-Oh content, more Pokemon Pocket content, consider liking the video and subscribing to help this channel grow, and just enjoy the video. Game against Dark Bear 28. It's a hero deck. I figured we'd start off strong with showing a replay against Heroes because, I mean, Heroes is everybody's favorite deck right now, right? Everybody loves Dragonic Contact. But our opening hand, I don't even remember what it was, but this is the combo. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so what I did here, because our skill, I should have explained the skill in the intro, huh? But the skill basically sends back one of our Malefic cards from our hand to the deck, and we add Malefic territory from outside of our deck to our hand, and we're allowed to add Malefic world from outside of the deck to the hand, which is another thing I didn't cover in the intro, and I feel like I should have. But a really big caveat to the Malefic monsters is that they require a field spell present to even be on the field. So if the opponent somehow manages to get rid of Malefic World, all of our Malefic monsters get destroyed, and that is not good. So Malefic Territory protects Malefic World from target effects, so that's pretty solid. And the Malefic Stardust Dragon protects it from being destroyed, so that's even better. And I'm not even really talking about this first replay. I feel like I should have included that in the intro, but you know, we live and we learn. But he destroyed our gear, so we're able to summon our almighty Malefic Truth Dragon. We got to see his animation, and it's just such a goofy looking card. And Malefic World's effect is that during the draw phase, instead of drawing, I get to show 3 random Malefic cards, and I get to... Well, no, you don't get to pick. Your opponent picks 1 card at random, and it goes to your hand. It sounds good, except for the fact that it replaces your draw phase. So you got to be careful, because if your opponent negates it, you don't draw. So that's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad, but it could work like how it worked out for us right now. We were able to pick Malefic Selector. But yes, he's going to summon his Armed Dragon, give Spawn a random polymerization, Armed Dragon's effect, and I'm pretty sure he did that on accident. I don't think he meant to do that on purpose, because that would have been, yeah, it would have been game. No, oh yeah, I'm at 2000, that would have been game. But he's going to summon the Great Tornado and attack. We're going to activate Ice Dragon's Prison, target the Neos to summon it, and banish both. And then we're just going to swing here for game with Malefic Paragon Dragon. But I believe we're going to use his effect, yeah, just in case if he's playing like Kiteroid or something. Because, you know, hero decks can play Kiteroid for whatever reason. But it's a bunch of kanjis on this guy's name, so I don't know what it says, but it is Battlin Boxers, which I thought I'd include this replay because I haven't dueled against Battlin Boxers that much, and it's something different. It's something different, so I applaud it. I would be explaining what he's doing, but I don't really know what this deck does besides spam level 4 monsters for rank 4 Xyz monster plays, but that's all I know. That is all I know. And our opening hand consists of Ice Dragon's Prison, MST, Malefic Stardust, and Parallel Gear, which is not a bad hand. That is actually pretty good, because we can Synchro 10, and then we can summon, because you can search, so we can Synchro 10 and summon Paragon Dragon, or we can summon Paragon Dragon and summon the Stardust, so we can do the rank 8 Divine Dragon Felgrand to basically, if you guys don't know, I mean I doubt you guys don't know what he does, but he is a quick effect. No, I don't think it's a quick effect. It's a during either turn. Point is, You detach to target a monster, negate its effect, and it's unaffected by card effects for the rest of the turn. So it is not bad at all. We use MST to pop a back row. We're going to set Ice Dragon's Prison, and we're going to activate the territory. You guys already know why territory is so important and why the skill is actually pretty good, because it always guarantees Malefic territory in your opening hand pretty much. So that's always good, because in the TCG what sucks is that if you don't open Malefic territory or Malefic world, you're extremely limited to what you can do. But yeah, we're gonna attack. I didn't know Battlin Boxers have hand traps, but the more the merrier, right? He banishes our Stardust, he takes our monster. I didn't know that's what it did. I should have read it, but I remember thinking to myself when I played this game, I'm like, there ain't no goddamn way I'm getting ready to read all that. But I mean, that's what happens when you don't read all that. You Exceeds summons lead yoke. I don't know what that one does, but I just activate IDP immediately, and I'm gonna get rid of the Battlin Boxer that took away my dragon, because that is not cool. And he's going to summon Full Armored Lancer. He's going to attack with the Full Armored Lancer. I was afraid that I thought he did Pierce or something like that. And we attempt to activate the Truth Dragon, but I completely forgot about that counter trap that he played. So that sucks. But we get to activate Malefic World, and we get the Malefic Selector. And Malefic Selector, again, one of the best searchers in this game. Don't at me. You banish 2 Malefic cards to add 2 Malefic cards from your deck to your hand. So we add our Stardust and our Peregrine Dragon. We're going to summon Stardust and Peregrine, activate Peregrine's effect, summon normal Stardust Dragon again, and then we're going to rank 8 into Divine Dragon Fell Grand. What's he trying to do? Oh no, I don't need... I remember not even reading what that thing does. I just decided to attack, and the reason why I don't attack with Divine Dragon Fell Grand is because if you read Peregrine Dragon's effect, when you activate his effect to send a Malefic monster from deck to grave, to summon a level 8 Synchro monster, only Malefic monsters can attack that turn, which, I mean, kind of sucks, but I mean, it's whatever. And then we get the Cyber End Dragon out on the field, and we just swing for game with 4,000 attack points using the Malefic Cyber End Dragon. So this deck is fun, it's pretty cool, and it can feel oppressive sometimes, but like I said, all you need to do is destroy the field spell, and there's no way you can win anymore, because you need a field spell. And another little caveat on territory that I didn't touch on is that territory actually rewrites the effects of the Malefic monsters to you can only control 1 Malefic monster of that name on the field, because all of the monsters, all of the original the old monsters state you can only have 1 Malefic monster on the field for whatever reason. I really don't know why they included that, but yeah, so if they get rid of territory, it sucks even more, because not only Malefic World, everything gets destroyed, but territory, everything gets destroyed too, besides the first Malefic monster that you summoned. So it's not good, man. It is not good. Right, but for this last game, we're gonna be dueling against Nekroz. I don't think they IDP'd us in this game, but I know it's happened to me before, where they tried using IDP, but they couldn't special summon because cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Stardust Dragon from your extra deck. That's how a lot of them are worded. So IDP doesn't really work. Because let me see how he's worded. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Malefic monster from your extra deck. Yeah, so Ice Dragon's Prison, you don't really have to worry about it either. Crackdown can get kind of annoying, but I feel like that's for any deck that Crackdown gets annoying, especially if you don't open with like MST or anything. But yeah, we open with our regular board here, and I even summoned a Malefic Stardust Dragon because of its effect to protect our field spell. And yeah, he's playing Nekroz. I don't know too much about Nekroz either. I just know the one with the sword banishes my field, but I don't know its name. I just know it's the one with the sword. I know that's not very helpful, but It's a blue one with the sword. That is that one? I think it's that one. It was the first one that they showed. So yeah, he's gonna ritual summon Nekroz of Unicorn or Nekroz of Unicorn, and I believe, yeah, and that one right there, I know for sure negates my attack and ends the battle phase, and that gets really annoying really quickly. You know, I was gonna skip this scene. I didn't know what it was called for a second, but you know what, let's bathe in the glory and the awesomeness that is Malefic truth. I can't even finish that with a straight face, man. Its design is so dumb. Like, it just looks so dumb. But yeah, we're gonna exceeds 10. I thought by doing that his effect wouldn't be negated, but I mean, I guess I misread the unicorn's effect. I guess he got negated. But yeah, we're gonna attack. He's gonna negate it, and then he gets to activate another effect. And that's all we can do because it ends our turn. Well, it ends our battle phase, therefore ending your turn, because in Duel Links there is no main phase 2. But yeah, he's gonna ritual summon the little one with the sword. That one's not as lethal. It's the other one, the one that's all posed up. That one. Oh wait, is it that one? No, that one just bounces back. That one doesn't banish. Yeah, because all of my stuff was negated. Okay, then yeah, the new skill doesn't do too much. It just sends one back, adds one, and two. But yeah, I mean, I would be commentating on what he's doing, but I really don't know what Nekroz does, and I apologize for that. Added Nekroz mirror. The mirror, he's gonna banish to ritual summon the Nekroz of Trishula. That's his name, Nekroz of Trishula. And we're gonna draw. We're gonna activate his effect to summon our Stardust Dragon, but then he says no to our battle, which is fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. You know, I mean, I guess I could have summoned that gear to like mill out the deck a little more, but it's whatever. Okay, yeah, he's gonna do that. Send one back, add 2. He's gonna add the mirror. He's gonna activate his mirror. And I don't know what the little red dude does, but I guess he gives the ritual monster an extra effect. But yeah, he's gonna banish our cards, which sucks booty cheeks. But now he does not have that annoying ritual monster in his hand anymore, so we can start hurting him now because he's not going to negate our battle phase. So we're going to add our 2 Malefic cards. I believe those are the last 2 that I had in my deck left. I'm going to summon the Stardust Dragon one more time just in case, because you can never be too safe. And we're going to attack for 13 damage, and then we're going to attack for 17 damage. And again, I couldn't attack with Stardust, 1 because he was in defense mode, but 2 because of the effect of Paragon Dragon that only Malefic monsters can attack that turn. Not that it really matters because there's not much he can do, because from what I've seen, I don't think his Nekroz monsters can pop. Oh, well, even then, even if they can pop, we have Stardust Dragon that has its effect. Yeah, there it is, Victim Sanctuary. It negates and destroys an effect that would destroy our monster. Oh, not monsters, but cards. And I'm like, because we won the game that way. The amount of times Stardust Dragon's effect has saved my ass is actually wild, because I remember I would like summon Stardust Dragon when I first started playing this game, but then I was like, man, I mean, its effect is good, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I don't think it's that relevant anymore, right? But man, I don't know what pipe I was smoking, bro, but that effect has saved my ass so many times, dude. But yeah, that's the Malefic deck. If you guys want to give a crack at it, definitely I recommend it. It's really fun. And again, all of the cards are in one spot, so you don't have to like go through 3 different mini boxes to build a bad deck. But it's pretty fun. The skill makes the deck somewhat consistent. Like, no, I would say it's somewhat consistent. It's not terrible. I've definitely played worse. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content, more Pokemon Pocket content, consider liking the video. And I mean, if you're still around, consider subscribing while you're at it. And that's going to be it for today. I'm going to catch you all next time. Peace.